Scene 1.
Oh, didn't see you there. Well, since you're here, let's talk about my favorite book, Animal Farm by George Orwell.
Scene 2.
Animal Farm is about a group of animals who live on Manor Farm, which is ran by Mr. Jones, a poor farmer who is always drunk.
Scene 3.
Old Major, an old, wise boy who lives on the farm, one day shares his visions about a rebellion against the cruel, greedy humans and encourages all of the animals to rise up against them and overthrow them to take control of the farm just for themselves. The animals love the idea of running the farm themselves and await for the day of the rebellion to come.
Scene 4.
When Old Major dies, the farm seizes the opportunity to make Old Major's visions come true and attacks Mr. Jones and all of the other humans on the farm. The animals were successful and drove all the humans out of the farm. When they finally had the farm for themselves, the animals decide that the pigs should be in charge since they are the smartest animals among them all. Two animals quickly come into power, Napoleon and Snowball. They rename the farm Animal Farm.
Rules, or the 7 commandments, are written for every animal to follow, which are: 1. Whatever goes upon 2 legs is an enemy. 2. Whatever goes upon 4 legs or has wings is a friend. 3. No animal shall wear clothes. 4. No animal shall sleep in a bed. 5. No animal shall drink alcohol. 6. No animal shall kill any other animal. And 7. All animals are equal.
Scene 5.
For a while, the animals live in peace as they work for what they need and, most importantly, are free from the human rule. Everything is going according to plan. Not long after, however, Mr. Jones and a group of men attack the farm, but the animals spot them anyway.
Scene 6.
Things start to go a little downhill when Snowball and Napoleon have a disagreement about the direction the farm will take. Snowball wants to build a windmill which he claims would lessen the animals' work rate, while Napoleon strongly disagrees with the idea. The animals love Snowball's idea much better and want his idea to work, but Napoleon gathers a secret group of hounds to drive Snowball out of the farm secretly. Napoleon wins by default.
Scene 7.
Over time, most of the resources produced by the animals goes to only the pigs. With the help of his assistant and smooth talker, Squealer, Napoleon was able to convince the animals that the pigs need the resources in order to think and run the farm, and the animals followed the instructions.
Scene 8.
Napoleon then changes his mind about the windmill and claims that it was his idea all along and devotes his time in completing the windmill to increase production. When the windmill is complete, it is quickly destroyed by a storm, and Napoleon puts all of the blame towards Snowball.
Scene 9.
Napoleon becomes more and more powerful. Animals on the farm are instantly put to death if they choose to disagree with Napoleon, and little by little, he starts becoming the person the animals fought to put an end on. He starts sleeping like a human, drinking alcohol, and most shockingly, starts making trades with neighboring farms, which was all originally against their principles. The animals don't notice, however, as they are lost in the idea of hard work and the idea that Napoleon is smart and all-knowing.
Scene 10.
The animals start rebuilding the windmill again thanks to the strong efforts of an old horse named Boxer. The windmill is then rebuilt but then destroyed again during an attack by men.
Scene 11.
As time continues to pass and pass, the rules that were once written to keep the animals from becoming what they most hated change and change to fit the new life the pigs have established for themselves and the animals. At the end, only there is one rule. All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others.
Scene 12.
Squealer, also known as Snowballs, Smooth Talker, and Mouthpiece, represents Stalin's propaganda during the revolution. Stalin used propaganda to run Trotsky out of power.
Scene 13.
Old Major represents a mix of both Vladimir Lenin and Karl Marx, who started the idea of communism in Russia and who were also the mind behind the Russian Revolution. Napoleon represents Joseph Stalin, the second revolutionist. He rose into power by making the original revolutionist Leo Trotsky, which is represented by Snowball, look like the enemy. Stalin was successful in driving Trotsky out of the picture thanks to smooth talker and propaganda.
Scene 14.
The book overall demonstrates how a group or nation can become corrupt and mislead using propaganda and smooth talk. Napoleon and his cruel actions and decisions is the perfect example of this corruption. George Orwell's intentions was to use Animal Farm as a metaphor to secretly attack the corruption of the Russian Revolution, and every character in Animal Farm played their role in representing someone in the Russian Revolution.
That's all for today, folks.